also come back again to your life, guys. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. You know, she come to visit me, so a long time see her, so she been a ginger. So to receive her, so that's why. So I came back, guys. I was thinking about manifestation. So manifestation is easy, guys. It's not something difficult because um, like I said, guys. Okay, so alright, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. ¿Viste la semana? ¿Viste la semana? Most of them. Alright, guys. So I think I need a haircut. So I'm gonna do my haircut. So I'm so sorry, guys, because I was live and my cousin is coming in and stuff, guys, talk, blah blah blah. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I was supposed to be live for a long time, but my cousin and one of my friends, they come, start to talk. I was live, everything was amazing. Hi. So yeah, the title like manifestation is very easy, guys. Don't look complicated. It's really easy and it's very easy. Actually, manifestation is because you always manifest every day since you're born. You always manifest. You can do everything you want, guys, because you always manifest. Manifestation is like your identity. The way you focus. Your your awareness and your focus. If you put your awareness in something you want, you're gonna become reality. Only thing you have to do is just reverse. Put your awareness and your focus on something you really want to experience. But people think reality is suffering. Reality is only, life is you have to fight. You have to do this. You have to do that. But actually, to understand manifestation, you have something you have to understand. Matter don't change matter. Is the fear changing matter? Yeah, some people just should be good to matter to change matter, but it's very exhausting. It's a lot of fight. Extremely a lot of fight. But actually, what you can do, guys, go to the field of the energy. Right? Go to the field of the energy field, where everything is connected in the soul level and the frequency level. I am Scott. How are you? So actually, when you go to the field and that field energy, you can manifest anything you want and make everything happen the way you want it. It's not difficult, guys. It's extremely easy, right? Very easy. So the reason why sometimes you feel like it's extremely difficult because sometimes you put label on stuff like big stuff or small stuff, expensive stuff or cheap stuff, right? But in a spiritual level and that plane or the invisible plane, everything is the same, guys. You have access to all those things because everything is the same, everything is the same thing, right? So the moment you put label on stuff on something, right, you make it hard. And the physical level they put label, but actually in the soul level, the energetic level, because everything is one, everything is the source. So we all connected, and everything is part of form of God. So the moment you put your awareness or your focus on something you really want, it can be a car, it can be a Rolls Royce, it can be a Ferrari. But sometimes the logical mind, right? That logical sense, because they program you to see only logical things. But actually, the moment you put your awareness on something is already yours. And because you embody it, you become it, you're gonna act on it. It's simple, guys. And also sometimes the reason why it's very difficult for people to manifest because they believe only thing they can see. But actually you cannot see your thought, but your thought exists. Your thought exists. You have so many things exist, but since you can smell something, but you cannot see it, but that means it exists. Right? So the moment the best thing you have to do is just embody that state. Become it. But you have to become it. The moment you become it, it become to you in your life. How to become it? Pretty easy. There's something you can embody a state of life all the time. Feel it every day. Talk about it every day. And also act on it. Because that's the way you feel, that's the way you see your identity. You just channel that energy. You just channel spirit, guys. It's simple. Like an artist. When an artist, you know, try to make a song, he just channel that energy. That's why they call it inspire and spirit. Right? You just write it down. It's the same thing also. So when you do your visualization, right, you imagine something, right, and you put the emotion about it. That's why Neville say the feeling is a secret. The moment you put that feeling on it, you feel it to be real right now in the present moment. You're gonna act on. You have to act about it. You have to act. You become that identity. You become that identity. That's why I say you can be extremely lazy. The moment you truly embody that state, you're gonna move by inspired action. There's no choice. But you have to become a planet, guys, to see in a invisible level, in an energetical level, because everything is energy, everything is vibration. Before that headset come, right? You start with a thought, imagination. That's why I say you have access to it. They try to be logical, all the money will come from. The moment you embody that state is already yours, is already yours. Anything. That's why I say don't put label on anything because everything comes from in that invisible place, that field of energy. Anything, anything, guys, anything in life. That chair, I'm sitting down, is formed in the invisible place, and after materialize, it's the same thing too. You want to manifest a beautiful car, a voice, what family, and buy that state, become it. You want to your business become six figure, become it. And you find more idea will come more easy. You're gonna come with the flow and be it. One thing you have to do is just be. Stop doing, just be. And the moment you be, you will do it in the perfect term. But you have to align yourself with everything. Now also there's no such thing as big and small. Everything is the same. I don't care what it is, but everything is the same. And the moment you see everything is the same, you don't see separation. The moment you put label on such thing is separation. But actually separation is pure illusion. Like example, on a solar energetical level we're all connected. That's why the internet is the reflection of it. We're all connected. When the internet, probably some people came from a different country, different place, we all can be connected and talk because we're all one, guys. Because everything is a part of God. And I'll tell you something, guys. For example, when I do silence meditation, when I close my eyes, I got different stream of thought, right? Sadness, good, and I observe them. The moment I observe them, is that I am who observe those thoughts, who observe those emotions, right? But those thoughts, I receive them. I can say download because I'll tell you something, guys. The digital world, the digital, is a copy of the spiritual one. Like example, I got so much thought going on every day. Everybody got a lot of thought, but actually you can select, you can click on the thought you really want because As human, you have the free will. As human, you have. Hi, Megan. How are you? So as human, you have the free will. So actually, you can click on the experience you really want to experience right now. So you just channel that energy. You just put your awareness and your focus. That's why it's very important, guys. Attention, your focus. So you can channel that energy. The moment you channel that energy, you become the identity. But you have to be very consistent about it. Example, if you can be so consistent about lack, poverty, all those things, you can also be consistent on good stuff and amazing stuff. And the more you become consistent about it, the more we come to you. Like example, you always in bad state, you always channel energy. You always channel somebody, right? It can be the poor guy, it can be the lover boy, it can be anything, anybody, anything, right? So the moment you start to embody that state, it will come to you. Your job is just to be it. The moment you be, everything will come reality. And also, like I said, that's 3 Ds of pure illusion, guys. That 3 Ds of pure, that's a manifestation is more than that. You have to, you have the eyes. Right now, I can see behind the veil because everything is energy, everything is frequency. That's why I don't put label. That's why I don't see anything in pedestal because everything is right now is everything is energy, everything is frequency. Only your job you have to do just be it. Stop do. Just be. The moment you be, everything is going amazing. Everything is going perfect. Actually, like from my own experience, right? From my own experience, I was somebody extremely shy when I was 14 years old, right? 14 years old, I was extremely shy. Extremely shy. I don't see all the time I see myself in a bad way. And my father figured me that book, The Secret, and he gave me that mirror principle. And I was extremely young. After 1 year, guys, I changed so much. I, something inside me just like I changed, guys. It come natural to me and to be that person. I have confidence, able to talk with anybody, right? Feel amazing in my body, feel good in my skin, right? Also, I was somebody extremely lazy to go, to the gym. It was extremely difficult, guys. Extremely difficult. So to go to the gym, I've always procrastinate all the time. Procrastination. But the moment I'm by that state and visualize myself already in and be that person, become it, everything changed. Everything changed from A to Z. Everything changed from A to Z. So your job is just be it, embody it, right? And also that's why I do that's why I make that video. The law of polarity, guys. The law of polarity. You have access. Hello, Empress. How are you? How are you? So you have access to choose any reality that you want. Simple. Because as human, when you become conscious, right? Some people always on autopilot. That's why meditation, the silence meditation, help you to observe those programs, those thoughts, right? To become more detached from those thoughts and have the free will to choose the reality that you want to experience and also become that person you want to become. Right? I would say sorry guys because I come late first and also I got a friend of my cousin come to see me so she come in the room but I have to she's a guest so I have to talk to her. It's been a long time to see her so she come to visit me so it's been a long time so I have to talk to her. And so what's fun guys? So the law of polarity guys is extremely important guys. So you have always have the free will to choose any reality that you want. And it's really something you experience right now. You don't like it. Also, when you go within and focus and the thing we want to experience become your reality. Also, the 3D guys, the 3D guys, the 3D, the physicality is a pure illusion. Like, I'm not the body, I am a soul, I have a human experience. I said, I have also have a human experience. Oh, I'm very low. And one, do you hear me right now? Let me just put my headset. Do you hear me right now? And did you hear me right now? Did you hear me perfectly? Did you hear me right now? Oh, okay, much better. Gaji. Ça va, Gaji. What's up? What's up? So I was live. I was live, man. Bing bang. I was live, bro. And my friend and my cousin come to see me, so I have to receive them. So they come to the room, start to talk, and I have to do the live. So yeah, like the law polarity, guys, you have access because this room is pure, guys. Listen to them now. Everybody can hear me right now. So you hear me? Which floor my top fan? So everybody can hear me right now. Did you hear me, guys? You hear me? All right, perfect, perfect. All right, perfect. So the law of polarity, guys, like people think like it's only suffering. You have to fight. You have to do this. No, guys, you don't have to do all those things because the moment you're aware of reality, of that invisible worm where everything comes from, first you have access to choose any reality that you want to experience, any reality that you want, any of them. Like example, when the moment you close your eyes and you have so much stuff right going on, just be. Yeah, you have to be. That's it. You know, when you be, you just channel energy. You always channel energy, guys, because all those stuff is just download. Like example, right? That's why I said the digital worm, the internet is a copy of the spiritual worm, right? Example, on YouTube, right? You have so much channel or so much thought, but the channel is based on thought. The channel is based on perception. So actually, you have access to click any channel that you want to experience. It's the same thing for your thought. It's the same thing to embody a state. So you can click anything you want to experience in your real life. Be, just become it, just assume it, embody it. But sometimes people tapping that energy, tapping that energy. But sometimes people think that vessel is real. You have to see in a soul level. The moment you see in the soul level, you're unlimited. The moment you see in the infinite level, you're unlimited because there was no such thing as separation. We're all connected and everything is the same. Like light and dark, they're the same. But actually, that's a part of it. That's a part of the creation because they're all one. They're all connected. They're all one. They come in that source from God. But actually, to make life more beautiful, to make that physicality have more fun, right? Because we all from, you know, we come, we come, we come in that dimension to experience singularity, right? To have fun. And also, so that's why I have so many language, different culture, different ways. Hello, hello, Mr. Officer, how are you? You know, that's why I have so many different ways, different culture to make life more beautiful and more fun.
All right. So you have access like human. Human is special. Why human is special? Because we all well, right? You have access to choose. You have access to choice, right? So the law of polarity help you to understand like those program, quote unquote program, they put in their face. Example, right? There's different degree like water and ice. Yes, yes, like the water and ice. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right? So quote unquote, right? Society, right? Society, right? The society, they put label on stuff. Why? To make you feel everything is extremely hard, but everything is oneness. Everything from the same level of energy. Different variety of yes, different variety of energy because they're all the same. That's why the moment you put label on stuff, you separate yourself from you know your manifestation. And also, guys, you always manifest every day, 24 hours. The way you manifest your attention. Somebody always put their attention on something they don't like because the language of the universe is vibration. The moment you embody the state of light, that's gonna be your reality because you channel that energy. You're gonna find thought on it, you're gonna find experience on it because it's more expansion, more expansion. All right? Life is more expansion. So you have to channel the energy that you really want. You want to be a millionaire, embody it, channel that energy, become it. When I say channel, focus on that thought, see yourself at the end, become it, feel it to be real right now. And guess what? You're gonna act on it. It's the same thing. You feel the best. You really believe you're gonna be the best, embody it, and trust will become real, guys. You can be extremely lazy. I don't care. You're lazy. You don't want to. No. The moment you embody it, you have no choice to move. You are no. That's a program. You're gonna act on it. You're gonna act on it. Play war doesn't define the war. Yes, yes. That's why people get cut off like that. You know, like example, electricity. Right? Like example, electricity. Most people don't know how electricity works, but people use it. It's the same thing. The thought, the moment you embody it, you're gonna act on it. You're gonna act on it, right? The moment you embody that state, like trust me, you can act on it. From my own experience, yes, yes, move on the compulsion, yes. But from my own experience, I was somebody always focused, always being lazy, right? The moment I embody that state, I go to the gym all the time. Even sometimes I go to the gym, I have to make some move. I have to do some push up. I have to do something. Become natural to me. Universe doesn't understand force. Only yes, and yes, yes, that's true. That's true. You can be. I say everybody. The moment you embody the state, right? Example, right? You say, oh, you want to have a six-figure business, or you want to have multiple stream of income. The moment you embody it, I don't care. You can be extremely lazy. I don't care. You can be extremely lazy, but because I understand how energy work and all the soul operate, I make you embody that state. You're gonna see yourself move and become that person. Yes, you can become that person. You have no choice to become it. Like the same way. That's why in the Bible they said, "Give me a child before it becomes seven, and we'll give you the person you want to become." Because they understand how the soul operate. It's not the mind, the soul operate. Because the moment you see the soul level, right? Because the soul is infinite and everything is connected. Everything is connected. Everything is oneness. Become the recipient of it. Yes. You have to embody yes, Oliver. Yes, Oliver. You have to be it. The moment you be, you stop doing it. You just be. Everything good, everything you're doing will be perfect. That's your job. That's your job because everything, that's why I never would say creation is already done. Everything is already there. When you understand the law of polarity, because you have so many different reality and those realities form part of God. Sadness, happiness, light, evil, everything. So actually, right now you have access to choose the reality you want to experience. Anything, anything, because they're all part of God. Giving me a child at 7. Yes, yeah. Give me a child at 7, and I will show you the man. 100%. Because they understand the soul level, all the soul level operate. You know, it can be in even right now, like right now, because I was just extremely lazy, guys. Everybody, most people know me, I was just extremely lazy. I was extremely laid back person. But when I understand how to operate my soul, I move. I become so creative right now. Extremely creative. It come natural. It come extremely natural because I just embody it. I know my job is just change self, become it, becoming that energy. The moment I become that energy, I have to act on it. And also, I'm very consistent about it. Always consistent. I do it every day, 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 every day. Because I understand the law of polarity. Because if I can embody a state of lack, a state of fear, of the anxiety, I can also embody the state of abundance and love, all those amazing stuff. I can also embody the state. All right. It's pretty simple, guys. It's extremely simple. But the only reason why you see it's very difficult. Why? Because you're not used to it. That old self, those old memory, that old entity, that old version of yourself try to, you know, make you believe that's you, that old identity, you know, and there's a new identity because you're gonna feel uncomfortable, but don't care about it because you can take your time, quiet your mind, observe them. If you can observe them, that means they're not your real self because your real self is I am. If you can observe your thought, your emotion, that means you're not those thoughts. But you have access to click on it to choose, oh, I choose this. Click. I want to experience this. I want to feel like this. It's the same thing like, like YouTube channel. Like a YouTube, that's what they call channel. Yeah. It's because everything is spiritual, guys. That's why they call YouTube channel. That's a channel. You channel all the time. Channel of thought all the time, emotion all the time. But also you have access to subscribe. I subscribe in this. I want to experience this. It's the same thing like for yourself. Surrender to the source and change your self-concept. Yes, you have to surrender because everything is expansion. Everything is expansion. Self-concept is what you need to change and the version of what you need to manifest what it exists. Yeah, everything is already there. Everything. And your self-concept is what? The identity you want to experience. Because you because as human, as a soul, we come here to experience identity because we're all from God. We're all from the oneness that I am. That's why I never said we are God. And that's why it's in the Bible you create an image of God because we are part of God, the I am. That's why people are say, hey, go in a silence meditation and observe your thought. Who observed this? Who observed this thought? The I am, awareness, consciousness, God. So right now, that's mean you're not your thought, you're not those thoughts, right? So you have access to choose any thought that you want to experience. Any of them. Your own self is keeping you from accessing that version that already exists with your manifestation you want. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. You are 100% empressed. Changing your self-concept is yes, is it true? My point. The moment you change your identity, everything changes because that's why you have the law of polarity. That's why you have the law of polarity. You have access, hot, cold, blue, green, you know, like so much, you have so because this is a multiverse, the biodiversity. You have different fish, you have different animal, you have different this. Like example, right? Somebody can choose right now. Oh, I don't want to eat chicken. I want to eat pork. I want to eat, goat. I want to eat pork. I want to eat beef. I want to eat a steak. It's just something just like a menu. All right. That's the universe. It's just like a menu. Oh, I don't want this. I want this. I choose this. But you have to be consistent about it. The moment you become consistent about it, okay. So remember those old radio, right? The old radio. You have to channel, fix, you have to put that button, made in the middle to fix. It's the same thing like you. That's why you have to be consistent to channel that energy, to fix that vibration, that frequency, and put in the right frequency so the energy can flow. That's it. Because the spiritual one, the physical one is a copy of the copy of the spiritual one. The 3D, that fake 3D one is the copy of it. Fixed, yeah, to the different station. Mystical will also stay. Mystical will also stay. Yes, extremely, extremely, extremely. Fix, fix your different station. Yeah, 100% whatever. Yeah, fix your different station. Order and delivery. Yes, order and delivery. That's it, guys. That's it. So that's why I say like if I can somebody can buy the state of lack, sadness, also you can buy the state of happiness every day and be grateful for life every day. And also guys, you have to see the end, guys. You have to be it, become that energy. That's your job. Your job to try to figure out when it's gonna be. No, no, it's not your job. Your job is to be. That's it. Because everything's already there already for you. Everything's already there for you. Like that chair, guys. That chair, the way that person made that chair, you don't force it. You just be it. You just let that imagination. That's why inspiration, in spirit, that's in spirit. Like everything come from to inspire action. Everything in life come from to inspire action because it come to a thought. You inspire it, right? You feel it something and you just act on it and make it happen and materialize anything, anything. That chair, the phone, internet, everything. So your job is just be. The moment you be, the moment you put your attention on thing you will really want to experience. That's it. It's extremely simple. It's not complicated, guys. It's extremely simple. Manifestation is extremely simple, guys, because you always manifest. The reason why it's sometimes difficult because you're not aware of yourself. The moment you're aware of yourself, you can choose any reality that you want. Consolidation, Empress. Be open to receive and also to be a giver, but don't junior. Huh? Be open to receive. Okay, the open to receive is just surrender. Right? Open to receive is extremely simple. Be a good giver to give a genuine heart. The moment like you understand reality, you will give because there's no such thing as lack because lack is fake. Their only thing is expansion. If you have a thought of lack, somebody embody the state of lack, you're gonna see lack and expansion way. More and 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 more. The universe is an infinite the universe is an infinite supply, but you are demand. Yes, yes, guys, you're a point of guys. Since application. Since application. No, everybody try to be sincere. The reason why they don't understand soul energy. There's only misguidance. God is not marking me just for sincere. If everybody understand the soul level and principle, like why? Okay, I don't want, but I would say anyway. I would say I don't care. So the reason why people don't understand reality creation is from to the school system. The school system. Those elite understand reality creation. And that's why they create a system. That's why they call system, because they understand where articulation. So what they do, they make you not aware of your soul, who you truly are. The moment you put your whole attention in that physical, you lose your whole power. The moment you keep your whole focus and if not real, if I can see it's not real, the moment you lose your whole power, you disconnect it because you're not aware of that. So, and that's why some people take drugs, that's why some people take alcohol to feel that soul level, to try to become numb, right? And also that's why all those pain come from. All those pain come from to make you remind you who you are. Because is pain is something, is pain, right? Feeling pain, painful, sadness. It was something extremely full, extremely good. It was something good for the soul. Why it feel, why you don't feel comfortable in your skin? Why you don't feel okay? Why the moment you feel sad, the moment you don't feel, you know, to fill the void is from what? The void is from to when you're not when you're not aware of within, right? And that's what the school system doing. The school system, social media, right? Those show, right? You know, all those things, they make you not aware of who you are. Your true power is within. The true power is within. And that's why people do drugs, and that's why people feel pain. The moment you feel pain, that's mean the soul try to make you reminder who you are. Just hey, wake up. It's not your true self. Your true self is infinite, and you have access to all those things. That's why when you feel happy, when you feel blessed, you feel good, you feel your soul, you feel inspired, all right? But that system try to make you, hey, feel like you powerless, and try to make you feel you're powerless. You cannot heal your own self. You need a doctor. You need somebody to, approve you're right, or somebody, if the authority, right, the people from above, they'll say it's right, you're not right, but actually all is a fake. Your soul is a mirror. Your soul is a mirror of the truth. Your soul is the mirror of the true self, and it will reflect and hide in the physical from the physical eyes. Okay, I'll explain that one better, right? Your soul is not the mirror. Because that subject is so deep. Your soul is not the mirror. Your soul is I am, and I am is everything. Your identity, your identity will reflect. Okay. Anybody, right? Anybody experience out body experience, right? Something the out body experience. Why the sea, oneness, the soul is just one. Your soul have no identity, no sex, nothing. It's just pure awareness and consciousness, the oneness. That's it. So you have access to choose your identity because that's why you come from. Okay, we're all from God, but we want to experience reality in a separate way, in a singularity. That's why we come here. But your soul try to make you remind, like when you feel pain, sadness, those things, because that's a part of that's a part of God also. But those things try to tell you, hey, your true self, your true self is the I am, and your true self is bliss and happiness. That's your true self. And that's why people were constantly comparison. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Perfect, 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 Mr. Go. Yeah, Mr. Go, so perfect. Well, constantly comparison there. Yes, perfect, amazing. Right. That's why the language of the universe is the energy because the inner self is the true self. Yes, perfect. All right, guys, I'm going to. Thank you, for everything. We are the universe experiencing itself to different channel. Perfect, perfect. Which floor? Amazing, amazing. Oh man, everybody's so advanced, eh? Everybody's so advanced. I like it. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, and that life, you have so much. I got so much amazing people. I got so much amazing people. So much amazing, powerful. Yeah. So universe experience himself to a different channel, which is us. Yes, perfect, man. Perfect, amazing. And also with collective compassion, the Elohim. Yes, that's why the Elohim, that you know, the oneness, you know, part of different God. So that's why you have access to choose any reality that you really want, any reality, any of them. So you can embody a state. That's why your job is to be. But the school system, the media, want you to do. That's why I sent you a child. Like, observe a child from 2 years old. Say that child is a dog or she a dog. Act like a dog. She will start to act like a dog quickly. Say that child act like an artist. They will start to act like artists quickly. Why? Because they don't see separation. They see everything from the spiritual level and the soul level because the memory is so fresh. And that's why they say, give me a child 7 and I will show them in because you can program it. Because everything is oneness. The moment you embody any state that you really want, any state, any state, rich, happiness, SP, anybody you want to want in your life, anybody, I don't care who they are, what their identity, where they come from, we all have a soul. We all have a soul. We're all connected. So you have access to that person to connect with that person. And that's why when sometimes you meet somebody and you feel, damn, I got a deep connection with that person, but you can understand it. And the soul level, we connected. And that's why you have access with everything and everybody. Anything you want to desire, anything you want to manifest, anything you want to achieve in life, anything. A large sum of money, $1 million, winning the lotto. But the reason why people stop is very simple. The reason why people stop is only two reasons. The old self, second reason, because they don't believe, they don't believe in the energetical world. Those two reasons, that's it. Thank you, Empress. Much right. You know, much love, respect, and your love as well. All right, thank you so much, Empress. You know, only those two reasons, only two reasons why people can really manifest things that you really want in life. The old self, the old identity you've been programming from school. Second thing, surrender from the invisible world. That's it. Because since you're a child, they say, oh, if you cannot see it, that means it doesn't exist. Like example, I know kids see spirit. Some people like when the child is see spirit, they may say, oh, you crazy. They know they're not real, and they lose their ability. Boom. Because everything is awareness and focus. Like my nose exists. I know it is there. But if I don't put my awareness on it, it's not there anymore. I don't exist anymore. Those two reasons, right? Those two reasons. The old self and what they cannot surrender. Simple. But I will tell you guys, you have so much thing you cannot see, but they exist, guys. Like the internet. I cannot see the internet, but it exists and I use it right now. I can smell my perfume, but I don't see it in the physical eyes. But still real. I can breathe that air, right? But it still exists, guys. You have to surrender in the energetical level, and that soul level, and the vibration level. And don't listen that old self. That's why I explain the law of polarity. The law of polarity that explain you, okay, you have multiple reality, you have multiple identity. So you have access to choose the identity you want to experience. And you can become very consistent about it. But sometimes your old self, those old memory, the old program try to come back and say, hey, that's it's not fit, it's not you. Da, da, da. Don't listen to those programs. Observe and say, oh, I don't want this, I want this, I choose this because you have access. That's why the law of polarity is just like a menu. You can experience any reality that you really want to experience. And also you have to prove yourself first. You have to be at see at the end because creation is already finished. Your job is just be. And also surrender. Don't try to know when, how, where, who. Don't try to predict it. Don't try to predict. Okay, I want. Okay, I will ask him something with everybody. All right. Did you know when we come to Earth? Did everybody know there would be American? Did everybody know there would be Haitian? Did everybody know? Oh, I was born in Haiti and I'll be Haitian. I will get that family, that family. No. Oh, I'll be born in the United States and I will come from that family, family Nathan, family Jack, family Caprician. No, you just see you there. And that's why we come here to experience the unknown, to have fun. Nobody know, but your job is just be. Your job is just be, guys. And that's why it's fun. That's why life. Imagine, right? You imagine, right? You imagine if you watch a movie, right? You know you already know the way it's gonna be done, the end of of that movie. You watching the movie, you already know the end. It's not fun anymore. It's not fun. It's not fun anymore. It sounds like a video game. It's not fun. So that's why God does fun, right? That you know you cannot predict it. That's why it's fun. That's why life is so happy. That's why life is fun, guys. The moment you know how it's gonna be happy, how it's gonna, but like never fun. Life's gonna be so boring. Trust me. Like example, if I eat something a lot, I want something new. That's human. That's human nature. And that's why I say God said, okay, I will create earth and I will make everything predictable. That's why life is magical. Life is magical. If everybody can predict, if everybody have the access to predict everything in the life, life will be extremely boring. And that's why God created the law of polarity. Different culture, different food, different language, different country, different planet, different animal, everything. Why? Because God to have fun. Like imagine, right? Imagine, right? You have only one culture. Life would be boring. Trust me, guys. It would be boring. Extremely boring. One food will be boring. Extremely boring. No, that's why the law of polarity explain you. And also you have, this. That's why this is a multiverse. You have access to choose the reality you want to experience. Surrender is extremely important, guys. And I'm gonna make a video about the invisible room or to surrender to that invisible worm and prove you, yeah, it's real. It's extremely real, guys. The moment is easily to surrender, you manifest extremely fast. Surrender, that's the best way to manifest fast. You want to manifest fast and buy that state and surrender. Very easy. So, guys, I love you all, guys. So I have to go. I have something to do. And I love you all. Thank you for all the love. Thank you all for all the support, Oliver and Press Mr. Professor. I love you so much, all guys, all of you guys, for all the love. And if anybody wants to ask me something, you can ask me. You know, I love you all guys, and I got so much amazing, amazing master of reality. The here, Mr. Professor, Oliver, everybody, impressed. Thank you for all the support, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I will appreciate all everything. So if anybody want to ask me something, any question, you can ask me right now for anything. Any question you have, guys, you can ask me. Yeah, thank you, Rich, for Bing Bang, Bing Bang, Bing Bang. Thank you so much. Thank you also, Mr. Gosher. She helped me a lot. She helped me a lot, a lot. She support me a lot. Um, Rich Floyd, thank you so much, my boy. I love you all. I love you, man. I love you. And everybody, I love everybody, everybody, impress everybody. I see what, what, the interesting name, you know. All right. Oh, thank you, Mr. Rush. I love you too. I love you. All right, thank you so much, guys. Peace and love, and I will see you on the next video. And I want to talk about the invisible worm. What do you think about sleep? Wow, sleep, 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 sleep. I think sleep, man. It's a different worm, guys. It's a different one. You let that vessel get some charge. Like, okay, guys, like I said, it's a copy. The same way you have to charge your phone, that's the same way you have to charge that physical body. You need sleep to charge, like a car, and also the soul need, to charge also in that worm, and also the soul, show you because soul keep travel. The soul never rests. It keep travel, go to different worm, experience different reality, and that's what I think about sleep. Oh wow, amazing, witch flow, amazing. That's why when witch flow go to bed, he say, "Oh, I'll go charge, I'll go charge the body, I'll go charge the body." All right, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, witch flow, for all the amazing question you have to me. So I love you all, guys. Peace and love. I love you all.